We'll start the program shortly. Hope everyone had an emotional 11 day. So I'm going to light up usually when I do spaces, I either light up a half a gram, but today I'm going to light up a big 2 gram blunter. Should last about 45 to 30 minutes. And we are going to talk about a few things. So sit back, relax, enjoy yourself, get some coffee, some alcohol. Well, I don't drink, but if you want to, go ahead. Only thing I would take offense to if you're like eating pork. If you're eating pork while listening to me, you're actually offending me. But other than that, I'm about to light this thing up and we'll get into it. So I'm back in Florida. Went through South Carolina and Georgia today. And I got to tell you, the roads in South Carolina are pretty much 2 lanes. But as soon as you get to Georgia, you see these nice fucking roads. And it just goes to show you what happens when a state actually spends money on infrastructure, which is something a lot of these states don't really do. Listen, I was driving through West Virginia. By the way, my travels through West Virginia. I mean, listen, I've never been to most shitholes in Europe, but I imagine they look pretty much the same. I mean, as soon as you cross the bridge from Ohio to West Virginia, you start seeing poverty. I mean, listen to me, guys. You got $50,000, you can go to West Virginia and be a millionaire. I mean, you can live good in West Virginia on pretty much like nothing. It's a tough place, man. It's a tough place to, listen, even if these people are making millions of dollars in West Virginia, I'm not sure I could live there. What a freaking dump. And then you go to Virginia, North Carolina, and then, those states are pretty much normal. But the poverty in West Virginia is like astonishing. I mean, it's almost like, is this really America? And the roads in West Virginia, like you're fucking back in Russia. I'm not fucking kidding you. Like, what the hell are these people thinking? So, I mean, whatever. What do you expect me to do? Except talk shit about a big state. It is what it is. I will tell you this. As soon as I crossed the border from Georgia to Florida, I felt a lot better. As soon as I crossed that border into that snake energy, I felt a lot better. Yep, hold on. Yes, sir. Who's this? What can I help you out with? I don't get one hotel room. I'm born on the 7th. I like keeping my ass by myself. I mean, if I'm with the wife and kids, I'll definitely get a room with them. But if I'm by myself, I'd rather pay for someone else to have their own room. So I pretty much pay for 2 rooms. But it's worth it so I can get my peace and quiet. Anyways, I was driving a lot today, did some readings, but I also listened to a few spaces. Man, these people are fucking boring as fuck to listen to. I understand why you guys come in here and listen to me. At least I'm interesting. These people, man, they talk about the same shit over and over and over. And it's like, how many times are you going to talk about January 6th? I mean, seriously, how many times are you going to mention that stuff? And then let me tell you what I usually hear in Twitter spaces today. I'm going to try to do this the best I can. It goes like this. Elon Musk has changed Twitter. Oh my God, I was suspended and he brought me back and Elon is saving the world. Oh my, this is such a great man. Meanwhile, all my accounts are still suspended. Other GG33 members with 20K accounts have been and still unsuspended. But everyone over here is cheerleading for Musk. And listen, whether Musk is a good guy or bad guy, we'll find out. I told the story about when Tiberius, the Roman emperor who took over from Augustus, the greatest man who probably ever lived, he was a tyrant, Tiberius. And, when it was his time to go, he basically picked Caligula to be his replacement. And just like Musk, this guy came in here, he started throwing games, everyone loved him. And then in 6 months, he turned out to be way worse than the guy he replaced. So again, I'm not sure what's going to happen yet with Musk. We'll find out. But I tell you what I am sure of. Tesla's trending on Twitter. I know that. That's what's trending on Twitter. So all these free speech advocates, if that's what you want to believe, then Musk is here to save you. I mean, yeah, okay. He's here to prop up Tesla's stock with Twitter. This is his ultimate mouthpiece. This is his ultimate bullhorn. He spent $44 billion not to save us from free speech. And yes, it's going to look like it, but let me give you a little secret. Liberals don't spend money on their own. Now, you have Zionists at the very top of the game who donate tons of money to liberal causes like, Soros and a few other guys like that. So you have some big players at the top, but the bottom, the typical liberal will not, spend money to support a liberal. A conservative will. And even though their voices have been diminished, now what Musk is doing is, I believe his plan is to prop this stuff up to pretty much liberals. And since he couldn't prop it up the liberals, now he's going to prop it up the conservatives. And I believe his plan is to basically have conservatives prop up Tesla because they're the ones who will spend money to support who they believe in. I believe that's part of his game plan. Listen, yes, if Musk turns on my account, which I doubt will happen at this point, but if he does, I'll tone it down a little bit. But at the end of the day, it's like, whatever. Dude, you got your money from Obama in 2010. Obama doesn't give anyone money for no reason. It's kind of interesting that I told everyone that FTX was pretty much throwing Biden under the bus. And let's not forget, so Musk comes into Twitter. He basically takes all of Twitter's, so-called secret files, releases them, makes Hunter Biden and Joe Biden look very, very bad. And now he wants to step down from Twitter. So he got his marching orders from Barack Obama, make this guy look like shit, and then you can leave. And that's exactly what he did. So Obama got what he wanted, and now Mr. Musk, with his cape in hand, is going to use Twitter to prop up Tesla, Dogecoin, whatever the fuck else he wants. And he's over here helping everyone restore free speech. He got me fucked up, dude. This guy's looking out for his pocket like everyone else born on the 28th. This guy gives a fuck about free speech. No, the economy is about to collapse. So it's to squeeze the fucking money out of the conservatives, pretty much the only group who has money left. You're not fooling us, dude. Well, at least you're not fooling me. You can fool a lot of other people. It ain't going to be me. Just not happening. And that's all you hear in Twitter conservative spaces. Elon. Let's see who can hold Elon's dick the most. Let's see who can suck him off the most. Let's see who can fucking hold the most cum. This is pretty much what Twitter spaces have turned into. Who can suck off Elon the longest and the most without coughing? That's all I hear on Twitter spaces now. Nothing else. This guy's some fucking savior. He didn't even start Tesla. He fucking bought the idea off two other people. Then he was running out of money. He went fucking to Obama to get his bag, dude. Flat the hell out. And this guy's some kind of hero, some kind of savior. Okay, the same guy who said, "Oh, I believe in," and now he says, "Prosecute Fauci." Where the fuck were you in 2020? Where the fuck were you in 2020? Oh, it's easy now, huh? Now that people have come out and basically said, yeah, there's something wrong with that. But when I said it in March of 2020, I get suspended. But Musk comes in here with his fucking cape saving everybody. Not my accounts. No. Because you see, there's some people out there that they just cannot allow to blow up. I'll get a video on TikTok. As soon as it hits 250K, whoop, all of a sudden it's got to start slowing down. I had another video today. It was 130K on Instagram in a day views. Gotta slow that. See, they slow everything down. If I played by the same rules as everyone else had, I'll have the fucking 5 million follower accounts, not these clowns. So, you know, at the end of the day, my life ain't gonna change. It really doesn't matter. Oh well. Hold on. Yeah, he wasn't having it. He wasn't having it. I was trying it, but whatever. Yeah. I mean, I was smoking a blunt in front of him. He didn't seem to give a fuck too much.
Yeah, he smelled me like, it smelled like this dude.
It's because of me.
Yeah.
Oh, because I'm smoking. Okay, whatever.
He's doing his thing, but
I'm smoking. And first of all, this is top quality cannabis.
As soon as he knew you're smoking, there was nothing I could do.
Yeah, I know. I saw this dude knocking my door. I'm like, who the fuck is this? But I figured what was going on. I mean, regardless, it is what it is, man. It's the end of the day. What do we buy? Jacksonville. I didn't actually get in the city of Jacksonville because I believe it's a swine, so I wanted to stay away from the city itself. But I'm somewhere on the outskirts. Fuck the Jaguars. They cost me against the Cowboys this week, so it is what it is. But going back to Musk, he bought this company to be a bullhorn to prop up to Tesla stock and SpaceX. That's all this is about. And the freedom and all that other stuff is basically wrapping paper and presents that he's trying to fucking fool everyone with. Oh, he's about free speech, man. He's born on the 28th, man. That man's about his fucking bag. Give a fuck about free speech, man. If you thought fucking censoring people would fucking make him money, he'd be talking about censorship. I'm curious. All those CCP assets that are now on Twitter, you gonna do anything about them, Musk? Because if you do, you know what's gonna happen. They're gonna clamp down on you in China, which means less profit for Tesla. Uh-oh. What are you gonna do, Mr. Free Speech? See, it's easy to talk about that stuff here in America. What happens when you start clamping down on China? Well, that's exactly why you won't clamp down on China. You know, but whatever, all the stuff about Musk, and we'll get back to him. You know, I've been meaning to do this for a while. I want to talk about the idiots at YouTube. Google. So YouTube's main competition, and mistake me if I'm wrong, is TikTok. That's their main competition, right?
Twitter?
No, I'm not talking about Twitter. YouTube. Isn't YouTube's main competition TikTok?
Yeah.
Okay. For the past 2 years, I go on YouTube and I see nothing but ads for TikTok. I want you to pay attention to what this is, because the communists always had a saying against the capitalists. They said the capitalists will sell them the rope that they're going to hang them with. And that's exactly what these dumb fucks at YouTube did. See, the CCP doesn't have TikTok to make money. They don't give a fuck about making money. They give a fuck about influencing people. That's why if you hear me on TikTok, you have no idea I have any political inclinations. Zero. None. Believe me, I make sure to ask people who find me on TikTok for readings. Did you know I was political? Every single time it's no. Every single time it's no. But let me understand why I'm bringing this up. The CCP doesn't care about money. They care about spreading influence. That's why when they run TikTok in other nations, they always make sure the algorithm promotes garbage. In China, the algorithm will promote education, history, things that are actually useful. Outside of China, complete trash. Because they want to influence culture. They don't care about making money. And that's why the CCP through TikTok was giving these capitalists at YouTube and Google all the money they wanted, so they would promote their competition. Could you imagine I'm running a numerology service, and on my numerology app, there's a section where I promote my competition? I mean, how fucking stupid do you want to be? But see, it wasn't stupid because they were making money. Because that's what these greedy fucking capitalists sometimes do. They don't give a fuck about anything else except making money. And they just sold the CCP the rope to hang them on. Because now YouTube is number 2 to TikTok, isn't it? TikTok's number 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, TikTok's number 1. And then YouTube.
Shorts.
for shorts. I mean, regardless, they beat them at their own fucking game. And they fucking used YouTube to fucking promote themselves for money because the CCP doesn't care about fucking money. It cares about world domination. This is just one example of many of how capitalists are being. Oh, that's wonderful.
What is that?
That's wonderful. That's just one example of many. How fucking capitalists actually get burned over and over and over. Tick tock, tick tock. You know, the Indian government's a lot smarter than the American government. They banned TikTok. And, you know, you listen to me, a guy who makes a shitload of money off TikTok. Well, you know what? You use the enemy's tools against them. I'm taking those brain dead morons in TikTok and actually educating them. So I'm actually not doing a bad thing, but I will tell you this. When it comes down to it, the American democracy is not meant to withstand an organization like this. It just seriously isn't. American democracy was meant to stand up to the Nazis. American democracy could have stood up to Imperial Japan. American democracy could have stood up to the Soviet Union, not the CCP. It's a completely different animal. They're attacking us at our weak points. None of those other fucking places did. And our weak points are our college institutions. They're basically funding Black Lives Matter. They're basically funding these other organizations. And you're not going to hear that from anyone else but me. Because at the end of the day, these people are either stupid or they're too ignorant to understand what's actually going on in the world. Yeah. It is what it is. Going back to the Indian government, they banned TikTok because they didn't want TikTok influencing their youth. Now, I would do something completely different. I fucking nationalize that bitch. Just completely walk into their fucking headquarters in New York City and completely nationalize them. And that's how another reason you know it's a CCP app, because they're not in Silicon Valley like the rest of those clowns in America, like the rest of the white upper elite liberals are in America. No. They're running around New York. And that happens to be New York and San Francisco and Houston, I believe, are the three main espionage zones for the CCP in America. San Francisco, 100%, New York, 100%. I could be wrong about Houston. But I know the Chinese have a consulate now in San Francisco. And I mean, if you think about it, there's so many homosexuals out there that it should be fucking very, very easy to fucking blackmail those fucking people in power. Shouldn't take much at all. Anyways, we're going to open up the phone lines. If I do that, one thing is certain, Kat gets invited to be co-host. If you will accept the honor, and then we'll start asking people what they want to talk about. We got some requests in here. Let's see what we got. See, you're actually listening to interesting spaces. All right, who we got in here? Brave New World. What's going on? What's on your mind?
Yo, what's up, Gary? How you doing today?
Tired. What's going on, brother?
All right, so we know that the Federal Reserve printed all this money and everything that they've done the past 2 years to prop up China. Why is it so hard to believe people don't know that they're propping China to be the number one world superpower now?
Well, why are you saying the Federal Reserve is propping up China?
Because they printed.
I mean, don't just come in here and say it. Give us facts.
Well, I say they printed our money on purpose is because they were trying. But we know that all of them are colluded to bring down the American hegemony and bring in a communist world order. So they've managed to deflate. So their point of angle was to create a crisis, which was the pandemic. And from the pandemic, they knew their next step was for the Federal Reserve was going to prop up the. Hold on, I'm losing my train of thought. I'm sorry.
And see, that's the challenge when you smoke weed, brother. Not to lose your train of thought.
Well, basically, my point is, everyone has already agreed upon to making China the number one world global superpower
I don't think the Japanese have. I don't think the Japanese have agreed to that. I don't think the Indians have agreed to that. I don't think the people in Taiwan have agreed to that. As a matter of fact, I don't think everyone in America has agreed to that. Yes, there's definitely some factions within, but no, I don't actually think that's set in stone, man. I think the people in positions of power like us think that's set in stone. But I mean, listen, if you go to China and you go to Beijing and Shanghai and some of those other cities, they're going to look more modern than anything in America. There's no doubt about it. But if you actually go inside the country, not just on the east, not just on the coastline, if you actually go inside of the country, they're still living like fucking peasants in the 1800s. This is a fucking paper tiger. So no, it is not set in stone. They haven't even taken Taiwan yet. They got to take Taiwan first.
Well, the Jews did help build China before.
They helped build India too. Okay, Kat, I'll let you take over and do your thing.
Go ahead, Isis.
I was wondering, me and my brother were twins, so we had the same birthday and same line path. So I was wondering if
Who came out first?
I did, yeah.
So you're the alpha and he's the beta.
I guess so.
I don't know what else to tell you, man. First twin's out is the alpha. The second twin out is the beta. It's that simple.
You're the CEO. He's the co-CEO.
So should we work together since we're both life path 22? So I was wondering if we should work together.
I mean, I don't see why you shouldn't work together, but you should take the lead because you're the alpha, regardless if you're a woman or not. He's the beta.
Okay.
And are you sure you're both 22? Because a lot of people say they're 22s are really forward. So what are the birthdays?
Yeah, September 8th, 2003.
Yeah, she's for real.
Okay. Yeah.
That was my only question. Thank you.
Thank you for being a real 22, because we have a lot of counterfeit 22s that come in here.
No. Oh, I think that all started with that fucking whore Bailey.
We know, yeah.
She wanted to manipulate a 31 or a 40 into a 22. And I mean, I've seen this bitch in person. I know what 22s look like. You look at her, I'm like, girl, you ain't no 22. I know what 22s look like. You're just a whore. But all right, who's next?
All right, up next, I think we have Truth. Truth Lord, amen. You're up next whenever you're ready.
Now, you know that's a very, very strong name. No, hold on. If you're going to be truth, you got to speak the truth. So now by actually having a name like that, I'm going to have to hit you to a higher standard than everyone else. So you best come strong. Floor is yours.
Perfect. Well, let me spill some truth. You said that here in Houston, the CCP has, what's it called? Some sort of influence or whatever. Well, I can prove that. Because if you go down this one road, it's called Bel Air. There's a CCP TV news station, and when you look at the flags, when you look at the U.S. flags that they have, they're all torn. They're all ripped up, kind of like a disrespect to America. And I peeped it at first. I was like, nah, this can't be real. Yeah, well, I just wanted to confirm that is indeed a fact. I do feel like they do have some type of influence here in Houston specifically, just because I've seen a lot of things. The CCP has a stronghold on that street. It's called Bel Air. Look it up. It's the whole agent right there, and it's
that's the thing about American democracy. It allows your enemies to fester inside your own fucking homeland under the guise of discrimination or racism. That they use that shit against us, and that's we're a weak society. So I'm going to tell you something. This democracy has to go. We need a fucking benevolent dictator in power, someone who will walk into Congress and basically start arresting these politicians, basically start fucking putting guillotines in the lawns of the White House.
Greenberg 24, right?
Yeah, we need some Thomas Jefferson, one of the only pigs I quote. He said the tree of liberty has to be shaken with the blood of patriots and tyrants every once in a while. I think he said every 20 or 30 years. Well, guess what? We're about 200 years overdue. These people at the very top of the food chain, they don't give a fuck anymore. You know, at least in the past, when I was a kid, they would try to cover stuff up. They would try to cover their crimes up. You would have journalists trying to investigate and trying to expose these people. Now it's the complete opposite. Now, not only are these people don't care about covering it up, they have the people in the news who are supposed to be the fifth estate. They basically have these people covering their tracks for them. So the same people who were trying to expose him 30 years ago are now protecting him. This is pretty much gone way too far, and that's pretty much what you have. This is exactly what you have. Because when you have fucking homosexuals running around rampant, when you have fucking all these transgenders talking about tell me my pronouns, well, now you're fucking dealing with mentally ill people who are being propped up by the Democratic Party because they want to virtue signal that we're better than you. We're going to help these people. Well, honestly, the only way to help these people is to put in a white padded wall. Who's next, Cat?
All right, looking at the rotation. Well, we got Fuck Tyranny. She's back up. Fuck Tyranny. Welcome back.
Hey everybody, how are you tonight?
Marvelous.
I'm doing well.
Good. I just have a question for you, Gary, regarding I watched your the little video monologue that you did, I think it was sometime last week, about accountability. And I thoroughly agree with you. My question is, how do you feel that we're going to get accountability? I don't believe it's going to be through the government. Is it going to be through vengeance from parents who mistakenly had their kids jabbed, or how do you foresee?
Well, here's how that's going to happen. When there's so many people, and I'm not just talking about 1-2% society, which I think it's at right now. When we start getting to about 10-15% of society, when kids in the mass numbers start dropping, then if the government doesn't take action against itself, then you're going to have vigilantes. You pretty much at that point need to start locking people up and start taking trials, because when it gets to that point where the parents start looking for things, and by the way, that's exactly what I would do. The thing is, I wasn't stupid enough to get my fucking kids, no matter how many fucking emails Mark Cuban sends me. At the end of the day, if the government doesn't take action against itself, vigilantes are going to become a serious problem. And in all honesty, I can't blame them. These people lied to you. And let me tell you something. If you were out there shilling for Pfizer, if you were out there shilling for Moderna, if you were out there telling everyone to get because you were pressured by people to do so, you were told that, well, if you don't, you'll get canceled. You were told that if you don't, well, you're going to be punished. But if you do, you're in the club. We'll take care of you. If you're one of those people, yeah, your career should be fucking canceled. The same way I was fucking canceled off the internet for telling the truth, your fucking career should be canceled for fucking lying. And that's how we hold people accountable. All these Hollywood stars who told people to go get vaccinated, now you're canceled. All these people who went on TV and told them, get vaccinated, it's the right thing to do, you're canceled. All these people who went around and said, your kids have to be vaccinated, even though no kids ever died from, all those people need to be canceled. But that's just step one. Step two, the people who mandated the vaccines, now we're talking a different ball game. Complete different ball game. Because if you actually went out there and promoted the vaccine, yeah, you should be punished the same way you punished others. Your voice should be stripped. You should be eliminated. 100%. Now you feel what it's like. Because it happened to me for telling the truth. It's going to happen to you for lying. But the people who mandated, now we're talking about court cases. Now we're talking about arrests, mass fucking arrests. And there is a difference between manslaughter and murder. Some people want to argue what these people did with these mandators were murder. I think I could argue it was manslaughter. But at the end of the day, it doesn't fucking matter. We'll let the courts decide that. You will be fucking judged. Because what's going to happen if you're not judged is the vigilantes are going to start doing judgment execution style. So people need to start really waking up to what's going on. And unless you want vigilantes, the justice is actually going to have to start representing the law, which is completely two different things in American society. And it shouldn't be. Who's next, Kat?
All right, we got up next. So, Jayam, are you ready?
All right, Jay is now speaking. Thank you for hosting, and I appreciate y'all for doing what you do. And yeah, thank you for giving me the floor. First question.
What you gonna do with the floor? What's on your mind?
No, yeah, I just had a few questions. So I know the upcoming year is the cat, of course, you know, the all-wise cat, you know, all praise to you, and I hope you do great things, and you've been doing great things, and I hope you continue to. But I'm just curious, you know, I also saw that it's going to be a 7 universal year. Is that correct, or am I mistaken?
2 plus 0 plus 2 and 3 is 7, so that would be correct.
Okay, so I know there's a lot of negative connotations about the 7, as well as some good ones. You know, as far as just like health and physicality, if I'm not mistaken, you know, people, it's frowned upon to do, you know, whatever. You're just your physical aspect things.
You've been listening to GG33 for a while. What's your question?
Oh yeah. For a long while, since I've been in high school. I graduated in 2015. Been following Gary and the whole tribe since, and I don't ever regret it. And I'm that's the only reason why I'm on Twitter these days. No cap. But
I believe it.
And okay, and you know, the 7 is also associated with, you know, like you know, isolation and just knowledge and, you know, yeah, those aspects. And I was just curious if, you know, if I should just how to go about approaching the year. I'm sure it varies for everyone, you know, given all our numbers, but just a general, you know, like tip, note, message, if you can or if you will, you know, to everyone. And
yeah, no doubt, I can do that for you. But
Okay.
you know, one of the people I talk to a great deal, someone who's actually better at public speaking than me, he says, once you get it out, just let it out. So, you know, that's a little advice for you in the future. Just ask the question, let it go. No need to beat around the bush, my friend.
Absolutely.
When it comes down to people with the 7 energy, it's very clear. You know what the negatives are. You know what the positives are too. Knowledge, gaining knowledge. So if you're asking me what you should do in the 7 year, obviously the answer would be to gain knowledge. So whatever it is you want to learn, obviously you know a little bit about numerology and astrology. Maybe there's some other subjects that you felt like trying to explore. 7 universal year would be the perfect time to do something like that.
Okay, and then you almost just said it too. I believe if I didn't do my numbers wrong, you don't have to correct me on it. I scheduled a reading with the team, but I believe I'm gonna be in my 7 personal year this coming year as well. So you know, so I guess
I'm not psychic. I need to know your birthday.
Right. I mean, so I didn't want to turn it into a reading space because I know how that's gone in the past.
Brother, just put it out there.
All right, hey, 2/16/97.
Yeah, you'll be in a 7 year cycle after your birthday, correct? So again, not the time to get married, nor is it the time to, you know, train for the Mr. Olympia. So I would tell you to gain as much knowledge as possible and taking advantage of the energy that way.
All right. Thank you. That's it for now, unless any other questions arise. And yeah, just thank you guys again for all that you do.
Much appreciated. You know, I appreciate all that, but I want people to understand something about me. I don't like that beating around the bush shit. Just come in, tell me what it is, you know, no need to go a little here, a little here. That might be something, you know, politicking other people might enjoy. I want to go straight to the point, man. As a matter of fact, you could be praising me. I still get angry when I hear people start beating around the bush. So, you know, while that works with some people, especially females, that shit ain't going to work with me. It'll just irritate me. Having said that, Kat, who's next?
We got Prince going up next. But one thing I do want to mention, maybe Gary, you can answer this. Like a lot of 7s, they usually have some kind of speech impediment, or they have this they problem landing the plane, like landing.
They definitely do. Not something I have a problem with, being born in the 7th, but yeah, most people do. Whatever problems I had with the speech impediment, and by the way, I did have it when I was young. You rest assured, all that shit's
Wait a minute. Sorry, Prince. I got to cut you off. Stunner will be next, then Prince. I don't want to. Sorry, Stunner. I didn't mean to do that. So Stunner and then Prince.
Hold on, we got 20 minutes left, and I'm shutting this thing down. Go ahead.
Hey, thanks, Kat, for maintaining the order. Good greetings, everybody. Kat, Gary, how are you? Just wanted to say you do have one of the most entertaining spaces, and Twitter's definitely find myself checking my phone to see what you have to say.
I appreciate that. So you know what? Having said that, why does then everyone listening right now retweet this spaces? Because you know what, man, this is some great free entertainment to listen to me. It really is, man. That's not something most people will be able to do in their off time. So everyone take a moment, retweet this space. Let's get a whole bunch of people in here because I actually like making the people with 500,000 follower accounts look bad because I can get more people actually listening to them than they do. Anyways, Kat, take the car over. Where are we going?
Yes. So this whole there's a lot of things I want to ask you, but I'll just jump into it. Yeah, I'll just jump right into it. So basically, I'll reference this whole Balenciaga thing and the whole Epstein thing as well. It really seems like it to me as a layperson, I'm not connected with any societies. I'm not connected with any groups. I see what's happening from the outside, looking in, and I feel like I'm in a similar situation as many other people where I'm confused by what's happening, but I also feel like what's happening is like they're showing these things to us, like the Balenciaga thing, the Jeffrey Epstein thing. They're showing these things to us.
Desensitized.
It's more so I feel like they're showing it to us maybe to scare us or to control us. I just wanted to know, like, how real do you think this shit is? Because it's it's almost like a big fuck you too, right? Because
okay. Listen.
Yeah.
Listen. They have been pedophiles at the elite level since the very beginning. This is not new activity. What is new is them trying to normalize this activity. That is new, and that basically comes first step feminism, and then when you have these single mothers start raising boys, and remember, a woman can never teach a boy how to become a man. These boys start becoming, somewhat beta males, and a lot of those boys who are raised by single mothers start becoming gay. Those gays start running around the streets. It starts being normalized. Now you have transgenders who want the same rights. Next, you're going to have people in West Virginia who are sisters and brothers talking about we need rights too. So it's basically a downhill slope when you actually allow stuff like this to happen. And now that they're actually pushing this in the open, it's very clear that we're getting at the stage where first they'll lower the age of consent to 18, and then, like they did in the UK, where they're even more sexualized than they are in America, it's 16. Then eventually within a decade, they're lowered again to 14. Then all of a sudden it'll be 12. And it's like putting that fucking toad in that pot of, cold water and slowing up just a little bit at a time. It'll be boiling before the toad won't notice anything. It'll be dead within a while. But if it does it right away, the toad will jump out. So they do it very, very gradually. And again, it all goes back to feminism. It all goes back to women's sexual liberation. A lot of men have always been whores. But they just never had the opportunity to act on those impulses because there are very few female whores in the streets. But when the communists came to power, the first thing the communists did is they would tell everyone to unionize, and they would bring, like, for instance, they would go to a shipping yard where all the men worked hard, but they didn't have a union, and they'll tell them, "Oh, these evil capitalists, they're fucking abusing you," and then they'll fucking send 4 hoes into the fucking crowd and have them fuck everyone in there, and basically all of a sudden all these people are communists now. We've seen this playbook over and over and over, and it's very, very difficult to reverse trend unless you actually stop the source. And the source is very, very clear. The root source of all of this goes back to a single mother raising a kid, and that kid is much more likely to become a criminal, a rapist, a fucking homosexual than if you add the family together. And that's honestly what it goes down to every single time.
Okay, and so this agenda or this direct order for evil, I guess, it is coming from the very, very top, like the top of the world, you would say, right? Would you agree with that?
The Rothschilds?
Well, whoever is at the top.
That would be the Rothschilds.
So would you agree then in saying that, this order for, this order and this agenda is being pushed by them?
Well, yeah, of course it is. Who else would be pushed by?
So then, if these people have all the money in the world and all the power in the world, and they own everything and control everything, what is it that's left for humanity? Like, what do we do?
They don't control your family, dude. That's what I keep trying to tell you. You missed the whole point. They don't control your fucking family. They don't control what you tell your kids. They don't control what you let your kids watch. I have no TVs in my house, dude. What do you think? I can't afford one? I got no TVs in the house. My kids are not watching sexualized cartoons. My kids are watching Tom and Jerry or fucking Russian cartoons. It matters.
You're right. So what you're basically saying is, even though they have this influence and control, and influence and power, that we ultimately still have control inside our own homes, and we still have the ultimate decisions as to what our kids are exposed to is up to us at the end of the day.
At this point in society, in the year 2022, that is the case. If that's the case in 15 years from now, that's a whole different issue. And that's why it always goes back to gun rights, always goes back to education. Why do you think they're fucking trying to teach your kids how to be fucking homosexuals at age 6, 7 years old? They want these kids stuck at the root chakra level. They want these people just going around fucking screwing everything and getting STDs and dying. That's what they fucking want. These are people who are easy to control. Why do you think they want these fucking homosexuals in politics? So easy to control. Fucking send them a little kid, then get it on camera, get on pictures. If they ever fucking go against you, the pictures get released in the media. This is not the rocket science, folks. This is why people like this get chosen over and over and over. And it's very simple to understand why my voice is being silenced, because I'm the only one who's going to tell you the freaking truth. I just happen to be a numerologist and astrologer too.
Do you think that the things you say are dangerous?
If they weren't, why wouldn't I fucking be allowed to actually blow up like everyone else is? I mean, literally, I'm suppressed. Like, everyone gets their accounts back on Twitter. No one's even talking to me about anything. I was about to talk to Musk's main Spaces girl, Tara. I was about to say something after 1.5 hours. My turn to talk. As soon as it is, Spaces gets canceled. That literally happened a couple hours ago. So this, what do you? Is your bank's accounts getting suspended? Is Chase telling you to fucking take your money away? Chase doesn't want my money. By the way, I'm not putting $10,000 in Chase. I'm putting a significant amount of money in there. They don't give a fuck. They got $4 trillion. You go to a local bank, they're ready to fucking start sucking on your titty, because that's a lot of money for them. Chase doesn't give a fuck, because they put politics ahead of profit. And when you put politics ahead of profit, that is uncapitalistic, and you should be punished. You need to start punishing these companies for not being capitalist. Oh, PayPal, you want to fine someone $2,500 for bad speech? Oh, okay. How about we fine you $2.5 billion? This is what needs to happen. And until it does, nothing will change. Absolutely nothing. As a matter of fact, it's going to get worse.
What would the fine be called? Like the fine for communism?
Excuse me?
What would you call the fine? Like the fine for communism? I like this idea.
Oh, the fine for communism?
Yeah,
well,
like,
for companies, it would be monetary.
Yeah, I mean, like
for people, it would be very simple. You start fucking expelling, revoking people's citizenship. If you're a communist, you have no reason to be an American. revoke their citizenship. If you actually work against the United States of America, line them up against the wall. Very simple. It's very simple. And I promise you, if I ever become president, within 100 fucking days, Toronto's getting annexed. 100%. Vancouver's getting annexed too.
I don't know. Are you sure you want to annex Toronto and Vancouver? There's really not much here other than
no. Those cities are way too big to be Canadian. Vancouver and Toronto, way too big to be Canadian cities. I'm going in there, and guess what? I'm taking it without force. Without
Toronto
force.
is giving off those San Francisco vibes. You know that, Gary.
Oh, I understand that. Don't worry about it, brother. Don't worry about all that. You take the land, then you ask questions later, man. The fact of the matter is, I will justify my annexation of Canada by saying the CCP is going in there, and they are basically they're inflating home prices to the point where the average Canadian cannot even afford a home in their own country. This is criminality at its finest. The fact that the Trudeau government has allowed this to happen means he's either fucking a moron or complicit, which means the government itself is the enemy of the people. And yes, I will justify my annexation just by that. Not only that, I think the fucking Trudeau should be actually arrested, basically because this is a communist dude. He is making his father, Fidel Castro, basically very, very proud of him. And for those people who don't know what I'm talking about, Justin Trudeau's father, or supposed father, was a former prime minister of Canada, and he was an older gentleman when he was prime minister. And he had a younger wife named Margaret Trudeau. And Margaret Trudeau was a fucking whore. They would go down to fucking Cuba 15 times a year. What the fuck are you traveling from fucking Canada to Cuba 15 times a year for? And she would take very, very close pictures with the Fidel Castro, the communist dictator. And if you take pictures of Fidel Castro and this clown called the Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, you're going to notice they look very, very much alike because they have the same fucking DNA in them. So you see, this is another problem a fucking whore did. If you don't believe in anything else I said, a fucking whore gave us Justin Trudeau. Cat, who's next?
All right, we're gonna go with Prince. He's been waiting a long time. So Prince, go ahead.
Hey Gary, what's up everybody? I'm in the GG33 Academy. I just had a quick question. I heard you talk about a lot about the numbers 1 through 10 and the master numbers, but does the number 0 have any significance or is it irrelevant?
Either way, I wouldn't talk about it publicly.
Okay, so it's one of those.
Hey, let me ask you something. If I'm not talking about that number in the academy, what chances do you think I'm going to be talking about that number publicly? I won't even tell people in the academy who pay me about that stuff. So yeah, I don't think I'm definitely going to release it on public spaces. Gotcha. I do apologize though. I mean, I really don't, but I apologize for not being able to tell you.
Yeah, fair enough. I just wanted to know if it was something that had.
No. There's, you're gonna obviously learn more about the good stuff in GG33 Academy that I will do in a public space. Okay. Here. This is basically me monologuing. This is basically me running my mouth about things that are interesting to me and maybe interesting to you and the people who are listening. This is me basically flexing my throat chakra when it comes down to it. So, Kat, who's next?
Okay, up next we got Spencer. Spencer's up next. Go ahead, Spencer.
I had a couple of questions, but the first one was, if you meet someone for the first time, like you just first met someone, and like I'm gonna say it's the off, but met her on a certain day.
Yeah, that's a good question, man. I appreciate that, man. That's a good question. Smart dude, man. Even asked that.
Appreciate it. I've been studying.
You can appreciate me for even putting a thought in your head.
100%. This would never.
I can't compliment you without patting myself on the back.
We owe it up.
Yeah, the fact of the matter is, yes, it would matter.
So everything seems good. Should I just avoid it though? Is it?
Nah, let's see where it goes, man.
I'm a
She is
14.
ox.
I'm a 14. She's a 42.
Again, ox and snake are extremely compatible. I don't talk about numerology
Yeah, I know.
compatibility.
Yeah, okay.
Good try though.
Fair enough. But I had another question.
Try to angle it a different way. Go ahead.
No. This is just as far as no.
I love when people try to finesse me, man. I mean, listen, I can't blame you, man. I try to do the same thing.
They try to word it a different way. So you don't talk about nines too much. So didn't you tell me about how 9 is? I know I asked you last week, but I want to ask again about 9s.
Oh yeah. That one.
Anyway, go ahead, Spencer. Sorry, Spencer, not to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, I get it. Yeah. My question that I was wondering was, when you had done I noticed it when you did the February 16th, whatever that was, it was a 7. So how far ahead do you know? Because it was a double 7 day, right?
What's your point, man? I can count quick.
No, I mean, do you actually map that far ahead? Because I'm trying to think of ways to learn numbers better.
I map way further ahead than that, bro. I became a numerologist in 2001, which was a snake year. And from that point on, I decided I was going to have a snake child. And I had him cut out of my wife on the day I wanted him coming out on. There's no questions about it.
I've been following.
And my grandkids are going to get cut out of the woman the day I say they're going to get cut out. Because I'm going to run it like the royal family. You're coming out under certain energy.
It makes, I mean, you're planning for your bloodline to have the best.
So let's go back to what you're saying. You're asking about a year cycle about planning ahead, bro. I've been planning ahead for decades.
What I'm thinking is, what are good ways to learn? Because I'm into the numbers. I like but I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to learn and tricks and tips about how to.
There's a hashtag called GG33.
Okay.
It goes back about 10 years, even longer. You can learn a lot off that hashtag. The next cheapest way is GG33 Academy, $98 a month, and everything else after that, you get taxed for. So I put plenty of free information out there, more than anyone else combined. All the other people combined didn't put as much free information out as I did. So, I mean, even if you're broke and you can't afford anything, I gave people a way to learn. And are you learning what I'm teaching in my classes? Hell no. Are you learning more than everyone else in the world knows? Of course, 100%.
I gotta still get it.
Just join GG33 Academy. It's plenty good. And it's a lot cheaper. All honesty, what I put together there with the amount of information that's being dropped, plus all the other people I have coming in, it's well worth the 98. Not everyone's going to be able to afford to join GG33, and that's part of the beauty of it, because one thing you can't do is you can't discriminate when it comes based to money. That you can't discriminate on. And you know what? I got to be honest with you, dude. I understand. I've been broke. I understand, but I got people in Africa, in Tanzania, coming up with the money, sending it to me in crypto. I have people in Zimbabwe and Kenya coming up with the money. So if they can come up with the money, even though there are 8 life paths in those countries, if they can come up with the money, Americans should be able to as well.
I'm an 8 personally, right? We'll see what I can do.
Bang, brother, bang.
All right, thank you so much, Spencer. Up next, we're gonna go with Renzo. Renzo, what's up, man?
What's up, Dan? What's up, Gary?
What's going on, brother? What can I help you out with?
I'm a dragon year. I just wanted to kind of put my birthday out there, see if you can tell me anything.
No, I mean, what's dragon year supposed to tell me? I mean, I can only tell so much about it. I need the whole birthday, pal.
April 30th, 2000.
April 30th, 2000. So you're a 9 life path. Secondary energy is 3. So, I mean, listen, you got a mouthpiece, use it. That's probably the best, Cliff Notes advice I can give you. I mean, one of the greatest things in the world is having a mouthpiece. Because a lot of people who are great intellectuals just don't have it. And they refuse to actually do anything to try to create one. You know, when I was basically growing up, I didn't speak English even though I was born in America, I really didn't speak English until I was like 4 or 5 years old because my parents just talked Russian in the home. And when I went to school, I had a major accent and a huge speech impediment. I would go up. I remember I would go up in front of class and I couldn't pronounce my L's and my R's. And instead of saying my name Gary, I would say Gowie. And people would rag on me. Not to mention, I gave a lot of people black eyes for talking shit. But you know, it's a good thing because I learned how to fight. People talking shit left and right to you, all of a sudden you learn how to get some hands to shut a couple mouths up. You know, that's how I did it back in the day because I wasn't born in the suburbs. I was one of those poor white kids into ghetto. So you best believe I learned how to fight. I'm not one of these white dudes who just runs his mouth. I actually know how to actually do a few things. So, you know, you grow up in that environment. It's a little bit different, you know?
Yeah, it is. I'm still in the ghetto now. I'm trying to move out.
Hey, brother, that's the beautiful thing about capitalism.
Yep, I'm Occult.
Dude, you have that opportunity. In capitalism, you have that opportunity. In communism, you don't. There's no incentive to do anything in communism. Zero incentive because it doesn't matter how good you do something, you can't improve. There's always that glass ceiling, and that's why the Soviet Union collapsed. Because people didn't have incentive to outwork everybody. You can go into a hotel room, and if you went to a hotel room 10 years ago and you went to the shower, you would see the steel thing that holds the current. It was always straight. And now if you go to a hotel room, you see it's inclined a little bit. It's bent. That's because they created a better mousetrap. There's always innovation in capitalism because there's incentive for people. That incentive is the most important thing. If there's no incentive, people won't do anything.
Yeah, so I also have my shop opening up hopefully by January, February. Is there any special days I should open it up on the 28th, maybe?
I mean, you just said it. I put the information out there plenty of times. You just said it.
All right. Appreciate it, man. Y'all have a good night.
Yes, sir. Kat, who has the pleasure of talking to me next?
All right. Up next, well, I mean, Stunner's back up with his hand up. Nobody's raising their hand, but go ahead, Stunner.
Hey Gary, just had a few more quick questions for you. So, GG33, the 33, obviously in my head, I associate that with Freemasonry.
Really?
This is not my first question.
Really?
Are you a Freemason?
Hell no, I'm no fucking Freemason. I rejected their ass in 2003 when they tried to recruit me. You kidding me?
Okay,
Me fucking custom? Hold on.
Do you think they're dangerous?
No, I don't think they're dangerous. I think they're a fucking fraternity at this point. Of good old boys who get together, who at the local level might have a judge that, you know, gets them out of a traffic ticket. These people have no fucking real power anymore. They had power in the 1800s. They have no power now. They've been fucking neutered.
They say there could be like an organization within the organization.
Okay, and what does that mean? Most of the people in Freemasonry are like decent, everyday folks, man. Mm-hmm. Trust me, these people have no power. They call me fucking teacher, most of these guys. All right, so I mean, come on, man. And if you're accusing me of being a Freemason because I have a 33,
I'm not accusing at all. I'm not accusing.
Okay, I would hope not. I would hope not. You know, I got a 33 tattooed on me because I'm a 33 life path. And to the 33 degree Freemasons, I'll tell you exactly what I told them because I met plenty of these guys. They're politicians. I told them I'm 33 by birthright. Flat out.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying you basically told them you had that knowledge, that master knowledge as a birthright?
I didn't say anything of the sorts. I said I'm 33 by birthright, and I didn't have to say anything else.
Okay.
They're just writing a number on something, man. He's actually born on a 33 day. It's a big difference.
They're fucking pretending to be 33s. They're counterfeit. I am a 33. Matrix ain't coming after them. The Matrix comes after me.
You could write a 33 on something all you want. It's totally different to be born on the day.
I see.
Let's stop here for a second. How many people could have pulled off what I pulled off? I mean, I literally got 1,400 students. If you count GG33 Academy, I got like 2,200. The only other guy who's done anything of the sort, I mean, as much as I hate his ass, is Andrew Tate. Yet the Matrix let him fucking get real fucking big because he's exactly what they want. They want fucking people having a whole bunch of fucking kids with 5, 6 different women. I'm not preaching that. I'm actually preaching, yo, get yourself a good woman, get a couple of kids, and build that picket fence. That's what I'm preaching.
Censor.
I'm not. I must be the fucking Satan. I'm fucking saying shit like that. I must be the devil reincarnated. Are you fucking kidding me? I am a Capricorn. Fuck, maybe that's what it is. I mean, hell, dude.
I guess it's safe to say you're going over 20 minutes at this point, right? We're gonna go all night.
Yeah. Go ahead, man. And you know what? It's fucking funny. I haven't even finished my blunt yet.
All right, Spicy Taco, you are up next. Go ahead, Spicy Taco.
Thanks, Gary.
Hey, Gary, it is a pleasure talking to you, and cheers on that blunt, man.
What's on your mind, brother?
Cheers. I was born on May 19 of 1993. I'm a one life path, born on a 22 year. My mom passed away, and she was a 33 life path. My dad is a 22 life path. Next year, I am a rooster. Next year is going to be a cat year, which is an enemy year for us roosters. So I wanted to hear your take on what we can do to shield ourselves from the negative energy or work with it, if you will.
Do you know how to play football?
Yes, I played football in high school.
Okay. And I'm not talking about soccer, what other people call football. I'm talking about American football.
Yes, sir. I played D-line linebacker.
Okay, outstanding. So this is my recommendation of what people do in their enemy year. On first down, run the ball up the middle. On second down, run the ball up the middle. And then on the third down, run the ball up the middle and then fucking punt that motherfucker. And it might not seem like the best game plan, but I promise you, if you try to go downfield in your enemy year, you can get pick 6.
I love it, man. I love it. Just power through it. I love doing that shit.
Yeah, sure you do as a rooster.
Absolutely. It's a pleasure talking to you, man.
Yes,
one more thing. What can I do on my... No, actually, that last answer this next question. So thank you very much.
Yes, sir. See, who can make football so fucking educational?
So you get it corrected. All right, up next we got, I think we have Trinity, and then we'll have Chris go next. Trinity, go ahead, Trinity.
Hi, guys. Gary, quick question. If you are born as a master number life path and you don't accomplish what you wanted to accomplish, would you just come back as the same master number, or would you get like
That's a fucking wonderful question, and I'm not gonna answer it. I'm just not. Wonderful question though. I mean, it really takes some thinking to actually ask something like that. If people want to ask me that question in GG33 private forums, I'll be more than happy to answer it. But not here. I do apologize. I mean, I don't, but I do.
I appreciate it, Gary. Thanks.
Of course.
All right, Chris.
No beating around the bush with me. I tell people what it is. I ain't bullshitting. Other people will lie to you. I just won't tell you. Go ahead, brother.
Hey, what's up, Gary? I'm an 11 life path, and today's still an 11 day. Is there anything that I should be doing today that could be beneficial?
And you're doing it right now. You're listening to a 33 life path. I mean, I'm stating the obvious, brother. I mean, listen, as an 11, as a 22, you're here to, build up others and inspire others, but someone's got to teach you people too. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to teach all the 11s and all the 22s. I teach you, you teach others. Not to mention, they might like your personality more than mine.
It's crazy that you said that because I always find people like are attracted toward me and just come up and speak to me. And I know that's something that 11 nature kind of has. People just kind of go up to you and just kind of let out like just anything in this kind of talk to you because you're easy to talk to. Another,
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm just a complete asshole, so I understand why they go to you.
Nah, no, you're not.
I mean, if you really want to test it, I could be.
I don't want to.
See, that's that subtle laugh. You're not sure what it's gonna go, but no, I'm just fucking with you, man.
I mean, I'm on my way to the casino right now. Is there anything that I should be doing that would kind of help me or be beneficial toward?
Stay off the slot machines. That would probably be beneficial.
Step slot machine.
Yeah, I have a student who owns a casino, a very very big casino, makes a lot of money, and he tells me every single dollar you put in, every single spin, you're minus 8%. Win lose, that's on average. Every 2 spins, you're down 15. 324. I mean, you just sitting there fucking laughing at these clowns, man. And I mean, listen, I lost today. I mean, the fucking heat cost me. But, I can lose 20, 30, 40, 50K in the sports book. It's like, whatever. I'm not losing a fucking dollar on the goddamn slot machines because that's a sucker bet. Where on the sports book, I have actually won millions in a month before. So there is a possible way to get money out of there. With the slot machines, no. That's just not happening.
Okay. I don't mean to ask another question, but what would be the most or what would be the best thing for me to gravitate towards then?
As an 11?
Yeah. Because it's still an 11-day here in Reno, so.
As an 11, the best thing for you to gravitate for is a way to heal yourself so you can heal others. You got to do the first part first, though.
Wow. Okay. Thank you. That was powerful.
No. Cat decides who talks next. Not me, Cat.
All right. I think we have Grant up next. Grant, go ahead. Excellent talk, Grant. Thank you. That was
Hey,
good.
Gary. I just want to thank you. I'm born on August 28th, 1996. I'm a rat and 7 life path, and I was just wondering right now if I should go to law school or just get a job. I just graduated college.
I think you'd be good at law. I think you'd be really good at that.
Okay, yeah,
I mean, you're really good at fucking arguing. Yeah, I mean, you know how you test if you're a good lawyer? You take a losing case like any Democrat position, you start fucking defending it. And if you can successfully defend any Democrat position through logic, you're definitely a fucking shoo-in to be a lawyer.
Okay. Yeah, it's just like because I haven't really been made any money yet. It's just gonna be like another 3 years and stuff. So I'm just trying to weigh all the options.
What the fuck you worried about? You're born on the 28th. You can get fucking paid.
Okay. Yeah, I just like that's like what I keep having in the back of my head. But yeah,
you're gonna get paid.
Okay. Yeah.
And tell me right now. Tell me right now. Whenever you need money, somehow, some way, it doesn't come to you. Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, it's just like right now, I'm just kind of like mooching off my parents. I feel like a bum. Like, I feel really.
But let me ask you this: how many people in your position have parents they can mooch off? But let's be honest.
Yeah, that's true.
So you are actually put in this position. Somehow, some way, a 28th is gonna get their bag. You don't worry about that. You go out there, you go to high school, you go to law school. You fucking do what you need to do, and then you get a fucking big bag.
Okay, yeah, I just gotta put in the work. Yeah, thank you.
Well, stop being lazy.
Yeah, all right, thank you, man.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, man.
Up next.
Yeah, man, they should hire me to be the motivational speaker, man. Fuck Tony Robbins.
Yeah, those guys are too positive. Oh, everything's gonna be great. Think positive. Like, no, man, you need to get your bag, man. Don't worry about the money, man. You're gonna be good. Focus on the lawyer shit.
I mean, I'm telling people to focus on getting a wife and focus on getting a bag. Well, I mean, you think I'm the devil out here?
Yeah. No. What is he saying? Like, no, you need to. No. Don't do that. All right. Up next, we got Andrew. Go ahead, Andrew.
All right, what's going on, Gary? So my question is going to be:
hold on. Are you vaccinated?
No, who, sir? You actually asked me this question before.
You got a voice. You got like one of those voices of someone who sounds like they could be vaccinated. So it gets those those suspect things. So I started asking. Oh no, it's not your fault. Go ahead,
Maybe he's
man.
laying in the back of a pillow or something. Maybe he's like
maybe.
He's sitting
But
there right now.
yeah, no. My question is going to be: so I'm a 7 life path, and my brother's an 11, but he's a rat and I'm a horse, but we get on pretty well. So, do you have anything to say about 7 and 11?
I mean, I already revealed 7 and 11 are best friends in numerology.
Oh, word.
And I already said that numerology supersedes astrology.
Yeah.
I mean, you heard me say that, right?
No, I just joined the space.
Okay, so you never heard me say numerology supersedes astrology?
No, I've heard that.
Okay. Well, I mean, now you know. Numerology supersedes astrology. So yes, even though your enemy signs, that's not a term that other people have used too much outside of GG33. I do find that interesting. But even though your enemy signs, yes, the numerology supersedes because there's even a store called 7-Eleven all around the world. Not by chance.
Oh, awesome. And he's Aries and I'm Capricorn. Are those compatible signs?
Well, I mean, the Capricorn is smarter.
Word. Yeah, no, I'm definitely smarter than him for sure.
No, but the Aries is extremely high in intelligence as well. Probably number 2.
But yeah, all right, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right,
love me my Capricorns. I love me my Capricorns, man. Those are my people.
Love you too, man.
I didn't have to say that literally, dog. Come on.
No homo.
We're not waving no fucking rainbow flags here, brother. That's why I said I love my people. You know, that's the correct way to say it without any of those. I mean, I'm just playing with you. I appreciate it, man. But if you're gonna open yourself up like that, brother, I'm definitely gonna take a couple jabs inside the body. Who's next, Cat?
We got Nicholas going up next. He was just doing the Eminem Dr. Dre. Yo, Dre, I love you, dog. He was doing it that way. Now it's some weird shit.
Yeah, well, we know how Eminem really got famous. Not because he could rap. We know how Eminem really got famous. You know, Dr. Dre does like white boys. He is the Aquarius.
Oh my God.
Dr. Dre does like white boys. He is the Aquarius. And you know, I heard that Eminem is really, really good at I was thinking trying to hit something up on the whim, and I really couldn't do it. But I mean, fuck yeah, it doesn't have to really rhyme, man. You know, he's really good at holding his ankles. That's what 50 Cent said.
Yeah, I'll fill in the rhymes for you next time. I got you.
I wouldn't give a damn about the baby mama, in all honesty. Yeah. But some other person, you know, they're influencing your kid, bro. So my number one issue, if I was in your position, which I would never be in, oh hell no. For a baby mama? Hell no. Man, I keep telling these people, you gotta fucking watch these fucking American whores. You gotta watch them, but you know what? If this guy's whoring around, then he's no better. Mm-hmm. You know, oh man. See, this is what I'm talking about. I waited. I got married in 2004. I waited 9 years until I had a child. And by the way, when I talk about having a child, that doesn't mean I knocked my fucking girl up and fucking told her to get an abortion because it wasn't time. I didn't do no shit like that.
Yeah.
I didn't tell my woman to take birth control pills, to fuck with her fucking menstruation cycle, to fuck with her head. No, I didn't do that. I didn't wear fucking condoms. No, I fucking pulled out 9 fucking straight years, and I'm married to a fucking 5 life path. Don't fucking tell me about willpower.
Mm-hmm. I just want
my advice to you: take care of your child the best you can. If your best career would be sales, because obviously you sold your baby mama a bill of goods and she bought it, and I think you can do it to other people as well.
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're gonna be like fucking Kevin Samuels up here, man. I'm not gonna fucking tell people what the fuck they like.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fucking tell people what the fuck I want to fucking tell them. And you best believe, don't debate these fucking BS alpha males to Kevin Samuels. That guy had his shit together. He made one mistake in his life. He took the dumb fuck. Other than that, I'm with him. Cat, who's next?
All right, up next we have Tibet. I think it's I'm not pronouncing your name right.
Yeah, that's me.
And then it's going to be Luke after that. Luke, you're right after Tibet.
What's going on, White Guy and Gary? What's going on? Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir. What's on your mind?
Man, first things first. I don't. This is one of my first times being on your space, but I was born on March 17, 1999. I don't know what life path that is.
So wait a second. Without saying hello, how you doing? No pleasantries.
Hey, what's going on, Gary? How are you? Hey, Wise Cat.
No, I know, man. I'm just playing. I don't give a fuck, man. But you still should say stuff like that. It builds a little bit more of a bond, a little bit more of a friendship. Now it feels like you coming in here, yo, man. This is my birthday. Get to it.
No.
I think he did say it really quick. To be honest.
See, cat backing me up too, man. Now you're in the corner.
Yeah, I don't mean no trouble. I just generally
All right, man. You don't want no smoke. We won't have any smoke, man. What's your birthday again?
March 17, 1999.
All right. What's on back-to-back threes? What is it, my friend?
I don't know if you put anything out about. Were you able to predict the World Cup?
No.
Messi winning. Were you able to predict with numerology?
No.
Oh, okay. But
and I'm gonna be honest. I spent like fucking 10 minutes looking at it.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck about fucking soccer.
How long did you spend with the NBA? Because it looked like the Celtics got the rest on their payroll, to be honest.
Well, I mean, NBA actually talked to NBA players, so that a little bit more different. I'm actually I was smoking weed with the NBA player 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay, cool. But who will win the finals?
Why would I say that here? Hey, I had the Warriors last year. I put it up there for everyone when they were plus 900. I said when the playoffs started, they would do it. I got 3 of 5 of the championships this year. I had the Rams over the Bengals, check. Colorado over Lightning and NHL, check. Basketball Warriors over Celtics, check. Fucked up on the Yankees, but I did pick Houston to beat Philly after it was set. And I had Brazil, and obviously they did not win the World Cup. And by the way, I'm not Zach Hubbard who sits there and fucking lies about my picks. If I lose, I'll go out there and fucking say it. Did you see any hesitation? You think I give a fuck? Yeah, I got it wrong, and
No, wait, Gary. The script changed. That's why I lost it.
Of course, the script changed.
Did you buy?
Who was that? Who was that fraud? It was Zach Hubbard and the great one. What was his name?
I forgot.
Oh my god, this clown, man.
The
great
guy with
one.
the same name. Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
He called himself the great one, man. And I swear to God, all the year, they said Vikings Colts. And I fucking looked at these clowns and I kept looking because I swear to God, that year, I would get 10 DMs a day about the Vikings and Colts. I've never seen any nonsense like this in my life. And those guys just blew up that year and they started telling everyone about Colts and Vikings. And all these people started going to Vegas and betting the Colts and Vikings. And the people who were running casinos didn't understand what was going on. And finally, they put it out there and they fucking figured it out. And I was telling people, well, I'll tell you what, if the Colts or Vikings win the Super Bowl, I'll fucking delete my fucking account. Obviously, I didn't have to. I just got suspended instead. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, how convenient, right? Oh, my goodness. All right, up next, we got Luke. Go ahead, Luke.
Before Luca does, come on, man. I want to get like fucking 500 people out here at night.
Yeah, hit the retweet.
Let's retweet and get people in here because I'm fucking entertaining in hell this fucking time of night. And Cat's the best fucking co-host you can ask for. Well, regardless if you implement socialism against certain companies and give the American public every $1,000 each, whether you believe that's the right thing to do or not is irrelevant, because if you give every single American $1,000, you can expect inflation to go to about 15% instead of what the hell you have right now. So no, I don't think that's a viable idea to give people more free money, because what eventually happens is prices keep going up. And then you actually, like for instance, I'll give you an example. Say at the very, very beginning of the year, I give you $1,000, and you can do whatever you want from it. But what's going to happen is everything you want to buy goes up 10%. So it's 10% more every single month. So I gave you $1,000, but that 10% basically adds up to $100 every single month. So guess what? After 12 months, that 1,000 I gave you is now when you're gone. Now you're -2 in the fucking hole.
Facts.
That's how Biden economics works.
Okay, another question I had. So they talk about, damn, I think the book is called "The Fruit of the Poisonous Tree," and basically they talk about, you know, how the debt of the United States is not the debt of the republic or the people, but it's the debt of the corporation. And the only way to absolve the debt, he said, we should all file a bond for like $94,000 and discharge the debt, and then we could discharge the nation's debt because it's not.
Yeah, that sounds so simple and so easy.
Right?
Let me tell you what actually happened. Say a person found a legal way to do all of that stuff, and he actually got it done. Well, then two things would happen. People would come up to.
Are you saying that the secured, like credit party people, they're just lying, like they don't really discharge any debt?
Brother, if you try to expose the system on a nationwide basis and you actually start doing things legally to get that precedent set, you will either have people come up to you and tell you that it will be in your best interest to absolve the court case, or two, you're going to be stinking somewhere. Does that make sense?
That is reality. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. See, there's a man who gets it very quickly. You see, you don't have to beat around the bush. The Capricorn, no matter what his political affiliation, seemed a little bit more on the left side. He will always see reason. That's why I can always deal with the Capricorn socialist or anything else of the sort, because they will see reason. They will. Who's next?
Deepen. Go ahead, Deepen.
Howdy, boys. Just wanted to get your take on this whole Elon Musk taking over Twitter thing. I think he's,
That's what I started Spaces. That's what I started Spaces with. And since I'm assuming you're a new person, and since we got quite a few people in here, I will repeat what I said in the very beginning. There was an emperor once in Rome called Tiberius, who took over from Augustus. And Tiberius was a cruel fucking man. He was not fit to be emperor. And in his dying days, he named Caligula as the new emperor. And then when, one day Tiberius was falling asleep and Caligula went in his room and put a pillow over his head and he basically killed him. And then he became emperor himself. And then all the people cheered for 6 months. The Roman Colosseum was filled with games. Everyone was partying. They thought the savior of Rome had came. And then within 6 months, Caligula really started showing people who he was. He would walk down the streets and see a woman with a man but he really liked the woman. He would kill the man on the spot, the husband, just so he could fuck the wife. He would do things like that over and over. One day he ran out of money, so he decided it would be a good idea to go kill all the rich folks and take their money. I mean, that's a way to improve the tax coffers. So I'm not comparing Musk to the things Caligula did, but I am comparing his takeover of Twitter to the same one of Caligula's rise to power. Everyone is very excited. Everyone is very excited. Everyone is looking at good things, but I got to tell you, none of my 18 accounts have been restored. No GG33 member who had their account suspended, who had a big account, has had their accounts restored. I see all these people on Twitter holding Musk dick, talking about how long they can fucking suck it off because, oh my God, he's the savior of Twitter. I've seen no changes. I have seen absolutely no changes. Zero. None. So, again, I'm happy. A lot of people who are conservatives are, rooting and howling. But I'll tell you what I did notice today. I saw Tesla trending. And I expect Tesla to be trending a lot more because no matter what you believe Musk is here for, free speech, or if you're a Democrat, you think he has a vendetta against the Democratic Party, yet he was just at Obama's mansion, yet Obama gave him $500 million in 2010, which if he didn't give him, Tesla would have folded. Let's see. I think this guy has attacked Trump, Musk recently. He definitely attacks Biden. Yet he just said, "Hold on." Yeah, he just said. Yeah, he just said that President Obama said makes wise decisions and wise words. You know, the only one who's not being attacked by the within this Democratic X-Files league on Twitter is President Obama. Everyone else is being attacked. The FBI, the Clintons, Biden, but not Barack Obama. This is very, very telling for me. And listen, guys, I'm sure people who work for Obama and Musk are listening to this. There's no reason my account shouldn't be turned back on. So we know people are listening. So listen, I'm not saying I'm going to change the world. I'm not saying I'm going to, uncover your little Ponzi schemes to the rest of the people. All I'm saying right now is you didn't fucking fool me. That's it. Nothing else. You didn't fool me. I appreciate you not suspending me, Musk. I guess you are a little better than the old woke Twitter regime. So I do appreciate that. Thank you so much, Almighty Caesar, for not suspending my account again. I really do appreciate it. Who's next, Kat?
All right. Up next, since we don't have hands, really got to go in order they came in. So I think Jake was up first. So Jake, go ahead. Jake Strata.
Gary, Kat, thanks for having me. Really appreciate what you guys are doing for the space.
The unluckiest dude I know is named Jake.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
The guy's literal Jakes.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll get to your story in a second, but I want to tell a story right now.
All right.
I get picked up by Jake at Vegas and at the airport, and we go to a William Hill casino. And he says something I'll never forget. He's like, "Watch this, free money." And he takes down $800 and he puts a live bet on the New York Mets. And they were up 4-2 with one out and no one on in the ninth inning. So again, pretty much a lock. As soon as this son of a bitch makes the bet, all of a sudden the Giants start getting base hits. Within 10 minutes, it's not 4-2, one out, no one on. It's 4-4. All of a sudden, it's 7-4. These people scored 5 runs with one out. I'm looking at Jake, like, free money, huh? So I'm like, time to go. So we go to another casino called the Westgate. When we get in there, all of a sudden, it's the top of the ninth inning. No, top of the 10th, sorry. Or one of them, bottom of 10th, whatever. And the Mets have 2 on, no bases loaded, 2 outs. And all of a sudden now it's 5-4. So if the Mets get a hit, they win. And I'm like, Jake, look at this. Matrix wanted you to watch them lose. And when did you know it? Next guy strike out. So, yeah, that's like one of the funniest stories I could think of, but it doesn't end there. Next day, I go into the William Hill. Same William Hill we started at, the original story, to catch my winning tickets from the day before. And I see that the cashier, he's really agitated. He's really mad. And, I ask him, like, what's going on? He's like, who's that son of a bitch you came in here with yesterday? And I'm like, whoa, Jake? He's like, yeah, I had the fucking Mets. And as soon as he made that bet, I knew it was over. Jake. And now, having said that, go ahead and say your piece, Jake.
Well, that kind of feels like my luck in sports betting the last few weeks. So I guess maybe it's just a Jake thing.
Might be, man.
I've been following you and Kat and Snake for a while, like 4 or 5 years now, probably through in and out of your accounts. And my uncle actually showed me who you were. And
all 18 of my accounts, man. All 18 of my accounts. That must have been a hell of a journey.
Not all of them, but I've made my rounds to finding your new or whatever account you're using. I think you have a few now, right? So
yeah, this is pretty much the only one I use now.
So I guess just a couple things. I've been following you and your picks and everything you say on Twitter for a while. I'm not super familiar with numerology. I guess I'm trying to figure out how to kind of best gain knowledge in that, and then kind of going on from that. I'm graduating college, so I'm just kind of looking for some advice for the future. I was born on June 22nd, 2001.
June 22nd, 2001. All right. Well, you know, snakes can be lazy, man. Snakes can be lazy. Unfortunately for you, you're also a 4. So the snake's weak point will be covered by the 4's worth ethic. So if a snake has this very strong worth ethic, it should be able to pretty much accomplish whatever it wants. Does that make sense to you, sir?
Yeah.
Okay. In the long run, I'd be looking for 2025 is the year where I'm going to make some major strides in my life, and I plan accordingly.
Well, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yo, what's up, Gary?
Whoa. Cat picks who talks next.
Yeah, you're like number 4 on the list. But we're gonna have to go with KG and then Jacinto.
Oh, there's a
KG,
list.
go
Okay,
ahead.
gotcha.
Hey guys, thanks for having me up here. I just got a question for Gary. I'm pretty new to this life path thing. I actually never even heard of this until tonight, so I've been looking it up. And so my basic question is: do you just add up the birth date numbers?
What's your birthday?
May 15th, 1993.
Okay, so 5 plus 1, 5 is 11. 1993 is a 22. 11 and 22 is 33. So you are a 33 life path. I would say a 33-6 to be, safe, but you're definitely a 33, which means you have influence over other people. Also means you're a rooster. Next year is going to be you're the cat, so you got to watch your ass so you don't get handed to you.
Okay. What did you mean by the 6?
You're a 33-6 life path, which means you're not a pure 33. If you were born 5-6, 1993, it would be no other way to count it. But because you're born on the 15th, you can count the 1 as a 5, or you can count it as a 15. If you count it as a 15, you're a 42. 4 and 2 is 6. So that's why you split between 33 and 6.
All right, that's all.
And I challenge anyone else in the world to fucking do that as quick and as articulate as I just did.
Pretty good with the numbers. So, all right, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll go Jacinto. Then it's gonna be Landon. Then Double, you're up right after Landon. So Jacinto, go ahead, Jacinto.
All right, how you doing today, Gary?
I'm doing well.
Yeah. Thank you for letting me come up tonight.
You can thank. Hold on. You can thank Cat. Cat decides who I talk to.
Thank you.
I have willingly given that power to Cat, so he makes the decisions who I talk to. I just run my mouth. Cat decides who I do it to.
Well, thank you, both of you. But yeah, so I really just came up here to ask. I've just really been struggling this year because I recently quit my job and I really don't know what my path in life is right now. So
birthday, I'm not psychic.
My birthday is February 9th, 1997.
Why the fuck you quit your job?
I mean, it was a sales job, and I just really did not like it at all. Like, I'm just not the type of person.
You're hot-headed, bro. You're a one life path who's a hothead. So you got pissed off and you quit, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So why don't we start with that? So a typical one got really angry and you just stormed off. You got to work on that, bro. That's the weakness of a 1. You gotta work on that. Ones have a lot of good things going for them. One of them, is basically being able to argue about anything in life. Instead of next time, just getting pissed off and storming off, use that as a moment where you can try to debate. Use your mouthpiece to play a game of chess with whoever your opponent is at the time. Storming off and just getting mad because things didn't go your way is, something that ones have to learn to deal with. And I hope that helps you out, my friend.
So that's your only advice, just to manage my emotions pretty much in the future?
Based off who I'm talking to, based off the fact that I'm usually answering one question to 2 at a time, and based off the fact that that's probably what you need to hear now the most. I mean, I could tell you not to drink too if you really want me to get into it.
Okay. Yeah, I really don't drink that much because I had.
How about you shouldn't? Yeah, how about you shouldn't drink at all?
Okay.
Okay. I mean, you see, I can go into more stuff, but I have to decide at the moment what I think is best for you to hear, and that's the judgment call I made. And obviously, I was right since you did storm off.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I appreciate it, Gary. Thank you. Thanks.
Yes, sir. People think I'm psychic. I'm better than any fucking psychic, man. These psychics are fucking frauds. Fucking frauds. Royal family ain't calling psychics. They're calling me. Who's next, Cat?
All right, we got Landon. Then we're gonna go with Double and Flav. I still see you. You're right after them. So,
What's up,
Flavor,
Gary?
Flav.
Yo, what's up, Gary?
Who's that?
First of all, I get to my
Hey,
question.
hold on, man. I just gotta recall Flavor Flav, that fool walking around with his clock.
Flavor Flav.
You know who is the ultimate gold digger though? That one girl who had a spin-off show after Flavor Flav. You know that bitch was a Capricorn. Ooh, she was money hungry.
What is her name? She lost too. She was second place. What is her name?
Yeah. She was Flavor Flav always went with some other bitch.
I forgot her name though.
I forgot her name. She's forgettable.
Was it New York? I think it was.
Yeah, I think that's the bitch's name. Yep, I think that's the bitch's name. Yeah, she was a gold digger.
She had 2 or 3 seasons, I think, too. She actually had a successful.
I know. I mean, hey, man, the Capricorn got their bag. Mad respect, man. Anyways, go ahead, man.
Hey, I just want to say, man, first of all, before I get to my question, thank you for making these people that took that vaccine look like fucking idiots.
Yeah,
I'm the only person in my family that's not back, so.
I guess the bloodline's up to you now.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, I guess my
hold on. Let's go back for a second. We'll get to your question. I want you to go back to what you said. You're the only one in your family who's not vaccinated?
The only one.
How do you have sisters and brothers?
I take that back. My grandma didn't get either. So me and my grandma, 2 people.
Okay. So do you have sisters and brothers?
Yeah, I got 2 brothers.
Okay. Older or younger?
Younger.
Wait a second. How come Big Brother couldn't step up and save the younger brother?
Parents.
Fuck.
Yeah, I tried. I tried.
So if you look in the mirror right now, brother, and tell me you did everything you could.
I did.
Can you honestly say that?
Yeah.
Okay, I hear it in your voice.
Yeah, no, I did everything I could.
How many times did you try to convince them not to do it?
Fuck, hundreds. Like, it was debates every day.
What about with your parents? Was it debates with your parents or debates with your brother?
Everyone.
Everyone?
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, what, did you lose friends over this?
Dude, I didn't get invited to family functions because of this. You know what I'm saying?
And why did you not take the vaccine? What was the ultimate thing that made you decide not to do it?
I didn't like the fact that it was promoted so much, like push, you get this free Uber rides or free this, free that. I didn't like how politicians were going on TV, taking that jab, or like it never been done before for any vaccine, so it was a little weird to me.
What's your birthday?
10/4/2000.
10/4/2000. Huh? All right, man. Kat, get this guy. Make sure to DM this guy. I'm gonna give you free access for a month to GG33 Academy to basically say thank you for standing up for what was right. So I'm not giving any more scholarships to GG33, but I will be giving scholarships to the Academy from now on for people who actually said fuck the system. I want you to understand something. I don't look at these clowns in Hollywood as heroes. I've met politicians. I'm not really impressed with their fucking asses either. What I am impressed with is people who said fuck you, the government, said fuck what the fuck their family's talking about. I'm the head of my table. Okay. Yeah. I'm the head of my family. Everyone in my family is doing what the fuck I tell them to do. So, but I can't compare everyone else to me. I just can't. 95% of my group is unvaccinated. But for the people outside of my group who basically were there by themselves, I'm really proud of you. And, I want to, show my appreciation. So get this guy's information, send it over to Dale, and we'll get him in GG33 Academy for a month. And I hope that shows that, if nothing else, I appreciate what the fuck you did.
I appreciate that.
Landon, I follow you. So follow me back. I think you have some options where no one can message you, but follow me back and we'll talk.
All right, we'll do. So this year, I mean, I'm pretty blessed. I got hundreds of acres. I made about 6 figures trading Forex. I'm trying to take my game to the next level, though. I'm trying to, 10, 20, 30, 100 million.
100 million, huh?
Yeah, up to.
I don't even have 100 million, kid.
100 million. That's like Birdman. 100 million.
But I find that there's some days that I'm off versus on. Is is it deeper? Like I shouldn't trade certain days, certain months.
Okay, so this is what I tell people. I tell people if you want to learn numerology for free, don't go to the websites, hashtag GG33. Then I tell people about my academy, which I'm going to let you in for because I do appreciate what you did. And then there's GG33. If you want to learn what the big boys know, you got to sign a non-disclosure. But before you do that, you got to pass a, interview. And if you do that, then you'll have the privilege of actually learning the information. And then you won't have to ask me these questions. You'll be able to answer it themselves.
Okay.
Yourself.
All right, I appreciate that.
I'm fucking good, ain't I? I'm fucking good. I could turn that shit on. See, the only person I look up to in this game is Barack Obama. He's the only person who I consider has a better mouthpiece than me. He is the only fucking one. I will tear Ben Shapiro apart. I might have to put down the peace pipe when I talk to him, but because he'll be more of a challenge. But who's next?
All right, 007, here you are. It's your chance. Go ahead, Double.
Got you. Let me start with Happy Hanukkah, Gary, my Jewish brother.
I appreciate that, but shalom. But I really don't care about religion.
Bro. Nice to meet you, bro.
I appreciate my Jewish brother for a high IQ level because I believe Jewish people have the highest IQ level. But other than that, and by the way, if people think I'm racist, I don't give a fuck. I just said it, record it, put it anywhere. You think they're gonna? You think they're gonna call you? Wait, West me for that? Anyways, listen. But I want to make this point very clear. I don't give a damn about religion. Other than that,
yeah.
But other than that, what's on your mind, my friend?
Well, I'm about to make big moves this year. I'm at 28, September 96, 8 life paths. Just want to hear your opinion. See what you're gonna say.
I mean, listen, your whole life is about making big moves. One of the things is, people who are 28s, fortune favors the bold. That is basically talking about you guys.
What do you mean?
28s take the biggest risks and they usually reap the biggest rewards.
Okay. Can I just ask, what do you think is going to be my year?
I can tell you that everyone has good and bad years. Mm-hmm. When it comes to financials with a 28, that's not what you should be worried about, my friend.
Oh, I'm never
28
worried about money. Always never.
20, nor should you. But there's other things 28s sometimes give up to get that bag, and those are probably the things that I'd focus on, my friend.
Yeah, I see that one coming. I got you.
Mm-hmm. See how we can talk without actually talking.
Yeah. You understand.
Outstanding, my brother. the richest man who I know, someone worth billions. Uh-huh. He told me the best way to make money in this world is to get one rich Jew in front of another rich Jew, and they'll fucking figure out a way to make money, and you could be the middleman.
So I was reading. I bought a Rolex, and I got the Rolex magazine today, and all the watches on all the Rolex magazines have the number 28 in them. And I remember you said something about that, the 28 in the Rolex.
After I put that information out there, it's not just Rolex anymore. It's quite a few companies.
Yeah, that's amazing, bro. Suddenly I see that thing everywhere.
You're just more aware now, brother.
Yeah. I appreciate you, man. Have a good one.
Yes, sir. Thanks for coming up. All right, up next we got Flav. Then after that, we're gonna go over Grennis Hernandez after that. So Flav, you're up. Then Grennis is gonna go.
Flav.
What's up, Gary?
What's going on, man?
What's Flavor Flav? What is that?
That's an old show on VH1, and I'm basically showing my age. But that shit was, no, man. This fool would walk around. You look like a crackhead, and this dude would walk around with a clock around his neck, and these women would try to get with him. And the shit was the funniest thing in the world because, you know what I'm saying? This dude's basically a crackhead who has a couple dollars in his head. He's clearly out of his fucking mind. And these hoes don't give a fuck. They're trying to get their bag no matter what. So I thought this shit was just hilarious.
That's funny. Shit.
Flavor Flav, yeah, boy. Go ahead, man.
Shit, what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, so with dating, bro, as a snake, what zodiac sign do I go for?
I mean, I married a rooster. I'm a snake.
So rooster.
Yeah, I mean, shit. You know, the snakes don't react really well if they're jealous. If they think someone's doing something wrong to them, like for instance, if you marry a American girl who has, you know, a typical American whore has like a body count of like what 15, 20 at this point.
Yeah.
You know, if a woman has more than, you know, a body count of 3, if she has more than just a 3 body count, that means the chances of her divorcing you are like 70%. So, you know, that's the first thing you got to make sure, man. You got to marry a girl with a low body count, and for her to be an American woman or a Canadian woman or a UK woman or an Australian woman, a Western woman, and to have a lower body count than 3 after the age of 25 is literally a needle in a haystack. So at that point, you got to start looking for foreigners. And that's exactly what I did. And I got a good housewife who raises 2 kids, and she's a really good fucking mother. And, you know, no one's trying to steal my bag or anything. As a matter of fact, she was with me when I was fucking broke. So, you know, that's one thing I'm going to have that most people don't. I was with my baby when I was broke. You rich folks out here who got that bag, you will never know if she loves you. You'll never know. I can go to sleep and know my baby loves me because she was with me when I was broke. See, that's one thing a rich man can't tell you. Never listen to the rich man when he tells you how to get a woman. Never.
So when they say to be a playboy, like that's not it.
I mean, you're not gonna enjoy that playboy lifestyle at my age. I promise you that much. There's no point. Stupid. It's
So, like,
stupid.
But that's not the only sign, right? Just there's other signs too instead of rooster.
I mean, ox.
Ox, okay.
Or you can do like Brady, and you can do like Kanye West did, and marry what most people say is the snake soulmate sign, monkey, and then get divorced and be like, oh damn, they lied to me.
No, they're secret friends. They're secret friends too.
Oh, secret friends. They're so secret. They don't actually. They're actually not friends. It's even. Guess what? It's a secret to each other. Seriously? Yeah, go to Wendy's. She can tell you all about those.
Oh yeah, you get that in your reading too with her.
Okay, so that bad karma that she gets from telling people that sets people up for losses comes right back on her. That's why I'm so fucking blunt in my readings. No one's gonna get any fucking misinformation from me. And if I hurt your feelings, oh fucking well, dude.
Like you said, tell us somebody who gives a damn.
Other than that, I want people to understand something. You might not get rewarded right away for doing the right thing. Honestly, you'll probably never get rewarded, but sometimes you will. And as I've always tell people, don't pray for help. Manifest being in a position to help others when they need it. Anyways, I'm going to close the space. Kat, appreciate it. Chris, you're a fucking hero. I want you to know that. Not this make-believe shit. You fucking save people's lives. And you get a GG33 gold scholarship because of it. Kat, appreciate you taking care of anything. Everyone else, that's it. That's the end of the road. Any last messages, Kat?
This has been the GG33 production.